Joe Barty loaded stream because I need to stream this video and I want to know if I can. My Wi-Fi seems like it's working. And I want to know if I can. My Wi-Fi seems like it's working. And I want to know if I. We're gonna mute that shit. What's up, YouTube and Twitch? We're gonna see if we can stream this video finally. Fucking crisis! It takes so fucking long for my shit to work. I'm glad it's working though. I'm very glad. I don't know why it's working now. But it is, and I can't be mad when I'm thankful that it's working. But today, we are going to react to the video that I just talked about. Ooh, they have another video that's posted saying how police. Let me show my screen so I'm not showing y'all nothing. Okay, they got Joe Bartolo's video playing mini games for our lives. Okay, but so there's this video here. How police captured the Texas church assassin. That's a wild fucking name. Your name is the Texas church assassin is some crazy shit. But today, that's not what we're getting into. Actually, we're getting into this video right over here. Hit 3 bodies. What the fuck? Okay.
He quickly realizes.
We're gonna start back because y'all may not know where we're from. So we're starting back from the beginning.
How are you?
Because God fuck. It's not that far. You're not that far in, but yeah.
I was editing Dexter.
What do you guys suspect or what do you guys know?
I think there's a crazy thing.
Happened.
Police are.
Imagine a murder just happened, and like you go into a kid's house, and the first thing they say is, "Oh, I was editing Dexter." Whoa, what the fuck?
Speaking with 13-year-old Hunter and his twin brother.
I mean, Dexter
Levi,
just came like really
and while they
popular not that
appear
long ago.
clueless
So.
Now, one of them has just.
As I said, that's Joe Bartolozzi. They were watching Joe Bartolozzi before this happened. Crazy word.
Murder.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department.
I don't know what's going on. Neither do I.
As the weeks-long investigation continues,
I wonder who does it.
Detectives discover that these are no
They got
ordinary
canes. Someone
boys.
snitched.
One of them has spent years obsessively researching serial killers like Ted Bundy. Now he believes he's executed the perfect murder and can outsmart police. But a series of childish mistakes would cause his
90%.
violent fantasies
That was
to
Emma.
slowly come to light, leaving his family and the entire town in utter shock as the monster they feared turns out to be a 13-year-old boy.
Find that fool. Yes, and he needs to die.
It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. What happens now? He's only 13.
There's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters, you've got people who make mistakes.
If it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
It's 2 a.m. in the small village of Fairfax, Ohio, and tonight,
Where
a
is
13-year-old boy decides this is the night he becomes a serial killer. For years, he's been obsessed with true crime content, and with his family preparing to move away the following week, he's finally ready to put everything he's learned into action. At 2:30 a.m., he slips out of his house and walks less than 10 feet to his neighbor's house next door. Once inside...
Okay. What in your right mind, just like as a 13-year-old, do you think it's okay to do something like this? But like, it's not even the fact that he did something like this as well. It's also the fact, why would you do it so fucking close? You picked at any spot. You picked the person living right across from you. Like, God, fuck.
The 13-year-old puts on a pair of gloves, something he learned on YouTube that would prevent him from leaving behind his DNA. He moves silently through the house before approaching the bedroom of an elderly woman. I think it's
common sense you wouldn't pick
he begins strangling her.
Person right next to you.
Despite months of preparation, he quickly realizes this will be far more difficult than he expected. Because when the woman wakes up, she fights back, punching and brutally scratching the boy's face. But just minutes later, the woman is dead, killed at the hands of a little boy. At 3:15 a.m., he's back in his own bed,
That's a creepy
as if
picture.
nothing ever happened. It's just past 11
also goes
a.m.
to
on a
bragging
Sunday.
off on Discord
Many
about
Fairfax
this shit. I
residents
did
are returning home
scoop a
from
little bit into
church
it,
when
but-
the Fairfax police receive a 911 call, unlike anything they've heard in years.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
3919 Germania. I think my sister's might have been murdered. And it might be some blood. I don't know.
Okay.
She did not respond when I yelled at her.
All right, sir, I have help coming out there for her, okay? Do you know of anybody
Okay, thank
that
you.
might want to harm her or anything like that?
Absolutely nobody.
On the line is 61-year-old Daryl Tenpenny, insisting his sister had been murdered, something almost unheard of in this area. Moments later, first responders arrive at the house,
crazy.
unaware they are not only walking into a carefully staged crime scene, but that the killer is still nearby, watching police's every move.
Oh my god, he
Yeah,
lives
we'll go ahead and get
literally
it out.
right
We'll do
across.
confirmation stuff here.
Is this confirmed?
Hey, I don't know. He believes this is a murder, so camera on.
It's on. It's been on since I hit my lights.
Wild thing, though. Wild fucking thing.
Hold. Rigger.
Just try to touch as least as you guys can. Do what you guys got to do.
Yeah, no. So you have blood. Did he cover her up?
Why didn't they bring forensics?
The dispatch said that he found her with a pillow over top of her.
Did not bring forensics to like
I don't know about-
I think they do. Yeah, they bring it like.
peroxide and cleaning chemicals? That's different. A lot of cleaning chemicals. Pepto-Bismol.
She drank it?
I don't know.
Well, let me go. You want the monitor?
Oh, we have rigor.
On the bed lies 64-year-old Sheila Tenpenny, partially clothed and deceased for what appears to have been
Partially
several
clothed?
hours. As
Okay.
officers continue to inspect the house,
That's
they notice
disgusting.
nothing appears to be stolen, supporting their working theory that Sheila may have taken her own life. And with that assumption comes the first accidental success for the 13-year-old killer, convincing him he's already outsmarted the police. However, what officers spot
Oh, they
next
think that she
flip
killed
this
herself.
theory upside down.
Oh shit.
It's just a female DOA on Germania. Just kind of odd. Pillow over her face and some chemical
Hair
around the house.
underneath. Blood and hair underneath your fingernails.
Blood splatter around the bed. The guy that found her said the door was open and he said that
Blood spatter around her bed.
she was murdered.
So
We'll get.
I don't see blood from her. So that might not be from her. Who knows? That's police work. I don't mean to overstep.
No, you're good.
Pills?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
While the blood and hair beneath Sheila's fingernails certainly raise suspicions, investigators still refuse to rule out the possibility of this being self-inflicted.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock big.
But before they send Sheila's body for autopsy, there's still something that doesn't sit right with them. They're baffled by how certain the victim's brother, Daryl, seemed that his sister had been assaulted before paramedics had even suggested that possibility. And with that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself their first suspect. So they decide to ask him a few questions.
Yo, they're gonna think it's him.
How you doing, sir? I mean, obviously not great. I'm Officer Moore, Fairfax Police
Oh,
Department.
so fucked, bro.
When's the last time that you do you know, yesterday, do you know what time about, or did you talk to her or see her?
I see her, and actually, 7:09 p.m. is the last message I got from her.
Was there anything, was she struggling with anything?
No.
I mean, mentally, physically?
No.
Nothing at all?
She's pretty happy.
Okay, so you made a comment to these guys when they first got here that you thought, like, she's
She's laying on the bed with her legs spread, and it looked like there was blood, and her head had stuff on top of her, like someone tried to smother her, and she looked like they ripped her thing open, and I yelled at her, and I didn't see no movement from her whatsoever, and I just turned around and walked out. I'm like,
Because if it was a
Interestingly, Daryl never mentions performing CPR, and while police now know it likely wouldn't have saved Sheila, that's not something Daryl would have known for sure. And right here comes the second lucky break for the teen killer. Because every good murder needs a fall guy, and the police have just taken the bait with Daryl. Shortly afterwards, Daryl's interview wraps up, the scene is secured, and officers return to the station to await the autopsy results. But as investigators leave the house, they would overlook a crucial piece of evidence. Lying beneath Sheila Tenpenny's body was a men's wristwatch, a seemingly insignificant detail that would later become one of the key pieces of evidence used to solve the entire case.
He left his watch there?
1 week passes, and then comes the update investigators have been waiting for. The forensic and DNA results arrive, completely overturning their initial assumptions. Investigators determined that Sheila Tenpenny had suffered blunt force trauma to the head and neck before ultimately being strangled to death. But they also confirmed something crucial. Sheila had managed to fight back. On her hands and beneath her fingernails are traces of blood and tufts of hair, DNA belonging to an unknown male. With these disturbing findings, there is no longer any question. This is a homicide.
Why'd he pick her? Like, why'd he pick her?
So early Monday morning, officers returned to the neighborhood, going door to door in search of anyone Sheila may have wronged, and anyone with fresh defensive wounds. But in reality, the detectives couldn't be more off track. While the young killer quietly brags about the murder online, growing more...
you killed someone, and your next thought into it the next day is to brag about it. This one was a fighter.
Confident by the hour, knowing the victim had absolutely no enemies. And as police begin surveying the neighborhood, they have no idea which interaction will bring them face to face with Sheila's killer.
I know he does do an
So you're one of the trusted family members. What we're doing is getting elimination DNA from anybody we talk to, as long as you're willing. Thank you very much. And then how about your hand? Just let me double check your hands. I know you work with them on the other side. Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe they haven't got a lead or anything.
There's a lot going on, I'll say. So this is just part of the process.
Here's my card before I forget, in case you have anything else or need to reach out. I have email and phone numbers on there.
Find that fool.
Yes.
And he needs to die.
Yeah.
Capital punishment.
I wish we did that more often, to be honest with you. So.
I mean, if he gets out, he's going to do it again. You can't cure
you don't
that.
fix that. Yeah.
You don't fix that.
I agree. Okay, you're good there. Come up here. So I know this is a pain in the ass, man, but I definitely appreciate it.
So you guys think this is a random thing, or?
I want to say no. I do.
Well,
but
from what I've heard, the guy down in that new house over there, and a couple others, I've been out here having my cigarette.
Sure.
I think the brother did it, and they're going to arrest him in a couple, 3 days. I'm like, what?
You think the brother did it, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Any reason why they think that?
I don't know.
Oh, so the brother's like getting meat stuff.
Speculation right now.
That's interesting.
After speaking with more than a dozen people, officers uncover a major new rumor. Many in the village suspect Sheila's own brother, Daryl, is responsible. With this as their only real lead, another team of officers led by Special Agent Richard Ward makes a surprise visit to Daryl's house, less than a mile away. And for the actual killer, the plan appears to be working even better than he imagined. Suspicion has successfully shifted onto Sheila's own family member, pulling detectives completely off his trail as they begin focusing in on Daryl. For now, though, officers have just arrived at Daryl's house, where it would soon become clear just how lucky the kid got and why Daryl makes the perfect fall guy.
I'm still getting over the loss of my mother, and I have not straightened anything out. And now
that's so bad, bro.
More to deal
Now
with.
he's getting accused of a killing assist. That's so bad, bro.
Oh, you weren't lying. Yeah. Well, these are right here, all these boxes.
Where do you hang out at?
Come in here.
Oh. Hey, I need to ask you a favor. Remember I got you swabs? I need you one more thing.
Oh god, this is a lot of shit.
Could you just show me your shirt, underneath your shirt, that you don't, I just want to make sure, I want to satisfy myself. I don't think you would ever hurt anybody.
No, especially my sister.
Okay, throw your shit back on. So you have any idea when the funeral's going to be?
Well, we don't have.
They won't release the body yet?
I don't know. Nobody's contacted us. I was going to send you a message this morning and say,
we are okay with that because we want this person caught.
Suffice it to say, Detective Ward is taken aback by Daryl's unusual living situation, but still, no scratches. And so the investigation takes a step back. There is seemingly no one they can tie to the murder. No enemies, no leads, nothing. But that's because they're looking at this crime completely the wrong way.
Job Corps is a program where they give you free residency.
I think like
with the
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If I was an
investigation at a standstill, officers canvassing the area continue knocking on doors until they reach the neighbor directly across the street, just 50 feet from the victim's home. It's one of the homes where no one answered earlier, and as they approach the front door, the homeowner, Rebecca, steps outside, unaware that in the next few minutes, her life is about to be turned upside down.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw like the trucks or cars or whatever on Sunday. So and actually Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face, and they startled each other in the dark.
Oh man!
And it scratched him, and so we were worried that it could be bad or infected.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't a big deal, but.
Why the fuck was he in a wheelchair?
It was just like traumatizing, and I was like, everybody get in the car.
Just a few.
A cat scratched his face. Oh god, that's the worst possible thing you could have.
2 feet away, 13-year-old Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers. Panicking, he pauses the YouTube video he was
watching Joe fucking Bartolozzi.
Runs up to his room and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing things together. The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied. Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers.
He decides to
panicking. He
look out the window, run the fuck away. What the fuck, bro?
Pauses.
I like how he finds the exact video that he was watching in that moment. That is literally the video that dude was watching.
The YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing things together. The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied to Sheila's murder. In a few moments, detectives will step inside to follow up on this lead. But what they will soon find will defy their expectations. But before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you've realized just how much people are forced to carry.
Okay. This is when his ad comes in. I don't do that shit.
Feelings just out.
I don't do that shit.
Alright, I do take 2 cats though, so.
No problem.
Come on in. Hey guys.
So I'm guessing this is when he no one just pauses a Joe Bartolozzi video like that, bro. Everyone watches it through. We all fucking know it. Ain't no one ever stopped a Joe Bartolozzi video and then ran in the room like a pussy. No, everyone fully watched that shit.
Hello.
It's Joe Bartolozzi. I say the fuck.
You wanna come back here or no? Why? I haven't been really transparent about what happened across the street, and people who are investigating are talking to everybody, and they just want to talk to everybody who lives. Hey bud, can I talk to you? Do you want to talk in the living room or do you want to talk in your room? There are people who are here to talk about something that happened in that street earlier this week.
I know, what game are you playing over there?
Is he gaming?
Yeah, he is.
Dexter?
Oh, he's cap cutting.
Oh, edit.
Oh, they know what that is. Oh, they know what that is.
Cool.
Now you are Hunter.
Do you want to come sit down?
Editing Dexter? Oh,
naturally,
God,
this is not the suspect the detectives were hoping to see, as 13-year-old Hunter Cart enters the room. Realizing they may have jumped to conclusions, the detectives still begin to question the boy. Perhaps he knows something after all.
So we're with your criminal investigation, and we're just talking to people to see if they might have heard or seen anything unusual that happened over the weekend.
No.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry?
We just thought we'd ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got into an injury and he had to go to the ER.
Yeah,
I got really sick and started vomiting and stuff. So
How were you feeling? Getting better?
A lot better. But
That's good.
that whole day was just kind of a blur for everybody. Unless it's something that happened a long time ago that's memorable. It's not really something I remember unless it is really, really brought up.
Although Hunter is unable to provide any new details, he seems fairly cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out. Earlier, their mother had mentioned Levi was editing Dexter, a crime drama centered around a vigilante serial killer, a show both detectives are all too familiar with. And it's here that detectives would begin to realize they're in a
Dexter, he kills he's a vigilante, as you just said. Bro.
Hunch about Rebecca's sons may not have been a coincidence after all.
Yeah, it's usually never quick, but that's actually pretty quick.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What you editing?
I was editing Dexter. Sometimes I edit.
Yeah.
But
he likes to make videos for TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know? Me and Liz.
Is that the cat that got you there on the nose?
I don't know what happened.
Cassie?
We just...
that's
we
pretty
both
good.
startled each other because my bed was right there.
Yeah, his bed was out here
and
until
all the lights were off.
Oh, okay.
So we've been knowing for a while that we needed to cut their nails. Hunter's been saying that for a long time.
He's over-explaining. Cats still scratch the shit out of you.
I felt so guilty because I had
I mean, that could depend on the scratch, I guess.
I mean, everybody knows that cats just are awkward. So us moving, Marshmallow being weird because we're moving, and
Is Marshmallow the cat?
Yes, and we had a play set for them, and we packed it up. So that's all.
He's inconsistent with his words, and he's just stuttering through it.
Probably another
this motherfucker's
he's
over-explaining too much.
Just randomly startled each other. He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see.
No, where else did you get it?
Yeah.
He kind of scraped me on my face a little bit.
5.
And then mainly my nose. And I was
nose
trying
was
to
the
clean
scary
my
one.
I was trying to clean myself up.
Yeah,
it was
5 stitches.
It was pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
It hurts on your
So
nose there.
Fucking type of cat you got, a tiger?
we went back to the house.
Damn.
We got out of the doctor.
Why is he in a wheelchair?
And then that's when we saw the ambulances.
Fucking need a
I
wheelchair
don't know,
for he
a lot
can
of it's
still
a
walk.
blur because I tried to clean myself up, so I was distracted in the shower.
Okay.
Interestingly, both brothers used the same word, blur, when recalling the incident. And while traumatic events, even something like death of a neighbor, can affect memory, what catches officers' attention far more is the way Levi seems to over-explain what happened. He claims the deep scratches came from a fight with a house cat, something officers find difficult to believe given the severity of the wounds. So, with this in mind, detectives believe that despite their young age, the brothers have given them enough probable cause to take the next step. The detectives ask to speak with Rebecca outside for a moment, where they request permission to collect DNA from both of her sons. Without much hesitation, she agrees. But when the three of them return, one of the brothers would have a very different reaction to being tested.
Do you mind if I come? I can explain it to you.
Yeah,
So
he's feeling a little overwhelmed by this.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been to enough doctors recently. I don't want to.
So have you seen any like crime shows or anything? You know how we kind of do our job. The medical stuff's a little different than.
If you would have said no, but he's just watching Dexter,
the
fucking horrible
stuff.
spot.
But I don't know if she
Horrible
explained
spot
to
to
you,
be
but
at.
we're just gonna
Holy
swab your
shit.
cheek, and it's not gonna go into any database or anything. But we're gonna compare it against stuff that we have. That makes sense.
Okay.
And it will take 2 seconds. It's just a
Do I have to
inside
do
the
it?
cheek. You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
But obviously, we're asking everybody on the street, and it would be super helpful if you could.
Right.
Alright.
Okay. And you.
Bro, oh my god, he's just like more and more like the suspect.
Levi, right? Or you go by
Lewis. I
Lewis?
go by Lewis.
Lewis. Okay.
It'll be easier if you sit down for your legs.
I'm going to do it first.
I can do it.
Maybe he does and he likes her first.
You're making him go in the hot seat?
I can be the guinea pig too. It's whatever.
Of course, I didn't look that all the way for it.
The detectives proceed to take DNA swabs from both brothers, though Hunter and Rebecca are clearly far more willing to cooperate than Levi. But what one of the brothers doesn't seem to realize is that the more he talks, the more the Cart brothers begin to look less like witnesses and more like suspects.
Oh my god, just shut the fuck up. I mean, not really. I'm glad you got fucking caught because you're a dumbass. And why the fuck would you kill someone?
A few scars on his back, but it's just from the surgery.
Yeah, because my...
Oh, see.
Oh yeah, you could show them.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
looks pretty minimally invasive.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I have worse scars than that.
Yeah, it
so.
didn't look like that. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep mentioning things
We
that
had a
you don't
good
mention
surgeon.
without your permission.
I find it for
How does it feel?
Yeah.
Scars
Dr. Stevenson. It's where they go.
He seems like he has the tism. My shit's dropped. No, bro. Don't reconnect. Please don't reconnect. Bro, please don't. This is genuinely, the stream has been going good. Bro, the stream was going good. Please don't reconnect. Oh my fuck. I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. Alright, now it's good. We're chilling.
And they test each nerve root that links to your leg.
What do you guys
It's lagging. Hold on,
suspect?
bro. It's lagging again. Bro, no, we were just gonna get done with the fucking video too. Not just, but like, bro, holy shit. Hold on.
You guys know about what happened?
Well, I can tell you this. It shouldn't have happened. And we need to figure out why it happened so that, hopefully we can keep it from happening again.
30 fucking
because
minutes.
we'd hate to miss some evidence. And if you've watched any TV, we don't want to be those cops that forgot to do this or look into that.
We have watched plenty.
You know what I mean?
They love
So-
watching the true crimes.
It's kind of like TV,
my
but
brother.
it's a lot differently. Yeah.
Me and my brother, especially my brother, know a lot. I would say definitely my brother knows a lot about
Dexter.
Just the police in general.
He wants to go into the Marines when he gets older.
Nice.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
recruitment is always there. Everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
Those are hard spots to fill anymore.
I don't get.
Yeah, there's a spot for everybody, in my opinion.
Me and Lewis have both agreed that him especially is a lot more mature than most kids our age.
Oh, so you can handle this news.
You guys are handling it pretty well.
Yes.
Whoa. What's that?
No.
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
One has the tism.
Guys.
The other one, I don't even know what's wrong with him. I feel like the one long hair has the tism.
Yeah.
Strangely, Hunter continues offering interesting details without being prompted, insisting that the teen brothers are far more mature than most kids their age. And when he brings up Levi's injuries, Levi becomes visibly uncomfortable, giving his brother a long, chilling stare. By the end of the interview, the twins no longer seem like ordinary kids to the detectives. Their fascination with true crime, gory shows like Dexter, foggy memory, and, of course, the hard-to-explain cat scratches on Levi all point toward...
Bro, I deadass. Bro, swear to God. Not swear to God. Not swear to God. I don't believe in God. Bro, fight your brother the day of. Fight your brother the day of that murder. They'd be like, oh yeah, me and my brother got into a fight. Watch him be a scratcher or some shit.
Still believing a deranged killer may be at work, investigators know that until he or they are caught, no one in this quiet village is truly safe. The next day, the DNA results finally come in, and investigators are stunned. Both of Rebecca's sons are a match, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic analyst, the lab cannot tell Levi's DNA apart from Hunter's, because identical twins share the same STR markers. Needless to say, investigators are now facing an extraordinarily rare problem. But even with these findings, detectives struggle to process the facts that the suspects are only 13 years old. Not only would they have to be deeply disturbed, but they would also need the physical strength to carry out a crime this violent. Then again, their age could also work in the investigators' favor. Teenagers are more likely to slip up, confess to friends or family, or leave evidence of their actions somewhere online. The problem is, detectives have enough probable cause for a search warrant, but not enough to formally detain Rebecca or either brother, something they absolutely cannot let the family realize. Nevertheless, they return to the family home, hoping they can persuade Rebecca to bring her sons to the station, allowing investigators to begin searching the house the moment they leave. But the situation is incredibly delicate. One wrong move could spook the family and shut down the entire investigation.
Hello, back.
Hi, we're back. Yeah.
Oh,
How are you? You left your keys in the door.
We just walked in the house. Do you need to come in? What's going on?
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
We just sat down to eat.
What'd you guys get?
Oh, they just got canes.
Do you just need me or?
Yeah.
So,
Are all three of you here?
are all three of you here? Yeah.
Louis? Do I need to be nervous? It's making me feel nervous.
Relax, you're okay.
You're good, yeah? You want to take a seat somewhere?
I'd be nervous as shit. You got fucking 2 cops going in your house.
It's okay.
Wait, what'd he say?
You're okay.
You're good, yeah? You want to take a seat somewhere?
I mean,
It's okay. I'm gonna go sit down so it's a little less weird.
Yeah, come on in. Just relax.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Okay.
Do you guys want to sit down here? You get more comfortable?
Hey, Louis.
Sure.
Did you get canes too?
Yes, we literally just walked in the door.
Here. We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department. Just so we have a better area to talk.
no, his reaction, he said, oh shit. Oh yeah, he's got it. Bud's got it.
Okay.
Bud knew he's got it.
So if you guys want, let's put
He
some
has to be
shoes
cooperative.
and socks on, maybe a coat, and then we'll head that way.
Bro, they just got some canes.
Clearly, detectives didn't arrive with a strong plan and are instead relying heavily on improvisation. Somehow, though, despite not having their answers fully prepared, they appear to be succeeding in getting the family to the station voluntarily. But that can only work for so long before someone catches
I think
on.
it's the same bedroom, just different game rooms. Which kind of cool, I
Do
guess.
we need to be getting lawyers or something? I'm feeling nervous about this. I don't.
You're welcome to call an attorney.
Also, like, do we have to go?
That raises
Is this
suspicion.
like a right now thing, or is it
We would like you to.
Yes.
It would make,
Nah, he just wants his canes, bro. He just wants his canes, bro. I can't blame him.
Okay.
I'd ask.
I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not.
We could. How about we get there? We can explain kind of what's going on, give you some more info, and you can always,
Okay. Well, do you want
Have
to
us
explain
explain
what's
some
going
more.
on before we head out there? And
do you mind if we do that outside?
sure. Sure. Do you guys want to wait a second? Is that what you mean?
Oh,
All three of you outside, if possible.
Okay.
we need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to Fifth so we don't have to sit in the rain.
Yeah.
Bro,
We got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your sons. And there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. So,
Okay.
all right, you guys good?
Are we under suspicion for something? Or
We just want to talk
Well,
to you. I
she's
think
not.
you guys could help
They
us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
okay.
all right, let's go.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
And he'll ride with you. Oh, okay, that works.
They about to
just
munch
gotta
on
make
some
sure there's
canes at
nothing
a
on you.
police
It's gonna
store?
stick me, poke me, cut me. Yep. All right, actually, if you want to step over there to him right there. All right, you can just have a seat right there for me. All right, do you have to put this on you for the whole 3 blocks we're driving?
I was thinking that far.
Probably report so. I mean, but there's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's
Boy in the long hair. I think that's I forget his name, but that's Levi. I know Levi's just a killer. Bro, boy in the long hair. There's nothing we can't talk about, huh? Right, bro? Ah, shit. Oh fuck, yo, he's doomed for it. He's doomed for it. Hold on. Oh shit.
Probably report so. I mean, but there's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
Well, very, very unexpected.
My anxiety levels went through the roof.
Oh. I don't know why there's so many, like, police vehicles either.
Yeah, that's definitely what scared me. Seeing all the cops immediately pull up. Like, one person's there, didn't see that other cop pull up, and then
I was just like, why are they... What's the reason
I'm sure
for
it's,
that?
I don't know, maybe it's an intimidation tactic.
I guess, but what?
I don't know why
are
they
they trying to
intimidate us,
right?
You're 13-year-old boys. It's easy, and you know you're very guaranteed terrified at this very fucking moment.
Miraculously, despite the detectives' sloppy handling of the situation and Rebecca's growing skepticism, they still managed to convince the family to come to the station. For now, they've purposely kept the twins together, hoping the cameras might catch something incriminating. But the brothers have seen this tactic before and say nothing, foolishly convinced they're outsmarting the police. Investigators have also just confiscated their phones and obtained house keys from Rebecca, allowing them to begin searching the home for any evidence tying the boys to the crime. But despite these small victories, this is where detectives would face a major reality check about their strategy. Upon arriving at the station, the twins are quietly escorted through a separate entrance and separated from their mother. The twins don't seem particularly worried, calmly following detectives into the interrogation rooms. But for Rebecca, the situation is very different, because the moment she's finally informed
told about the evidence
that her sons are about to be questioned without her present, all hell breaks loose.
My shit just fell down.
I don't want food. I want to get us our lawyer and have my children stop being questioned without a lawyer present immediately.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
I don't know who's doing what where.
Nope, but I can
Yep.
go get that figured out for you. It needs to happen right now.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, go today.
I got it.
Then my slippers. We just got home from the doctor's office.
Those
and
look
chains.
so comfy.
They are comfy.
Amazon?
Not, yeah.
I find the best things on Amazon. People are so against it.
Really, I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned and that they have a lawyer. You didn't let us know that we were being detained.
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
No, you didn't let us know that you were detaining my children.
They're free to leave.
You did not. Right now? They're allowed to leave right now. Let's go. Right now. Right now. You said they're allowed to leave. Yes or no?
You cannot take them.
Clearly, this is not how detectives hoped things would go. Rebecca is furious, and not without reason. The detective just admitted that the boy...
I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't know if y'all understand how streaming shit works, bro, or like the kilobytes per second, bro. This shit, it keeps going down, and then when it comes back on, it goes to like 100K to 13K, like a random ass fucking number, and then goes back to 6K. Because I have it limited at 6K.
Boys are free to leave, yet does nothing when Rebecca demands exactly that. On top of that, her phone has been confiscated, making it impossible for her to even call the lawyer. It's here that the risk behind the detective's strategy, or lack thereof, becomes impossible to ignore. The advantage of this approach is that by withholding the real reason the boys are there, detectives limit the information the suspects can tailor their stories to, making contradictions and inconsistencies much easier to catch later. That said, when those suspects are minors and detectives need their mother's cooperation, this strategy can quickly backfire, undermining trust and damaging the legitimacy of the entire process. And unsurprisingly, Rebecca's outrage is only beginning as she storms out of the interrogation room in search of anyone willing to tell her what's really going on.
Are you accusing them of murder?
I am not.
Is that why they're being detained? Because they're under suspicion for murder?
They're questioning to find out if they know any additional details.
How would they know anything?
I would say yes. I would honestly just say yes. And like, we got DNA samples. Your son's shit, it came up positive, and honestly, you know what that means. I can't explain it. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why it said it's positive, but we want to know too, you know?
Unless you were accusing them of murder and you think that they murdered someone.
So that's
I'm saying this whole charade, the way we've gone about this and approached it and slowly showed things to me because I've asked questions.
I mean, that makes sense. I understand that part because, like, they're being, like, slow with, they're trying to, like, you know, not trying to make it so obvious, this and that. They're just trying to be, like, they're trying to be sneaky about it.
And not because you are transparent is not okay. It literally just says we have the ability to search all of your belongings. It doesn't say
For what reason would they want to search the belongings?
it says for murder.
Because we're investigating the murder of the neighbor.
Yeah, and my 13-year-olds have not murdered anyone.
Okay, well, we're trying to find further information that was
sure about
disclosed
that?
yesterday to put the pieces together.
So I'm not going to be told anything.
I'll be pissed the fuck off too, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, that's in her eyes. Like,
Why am I not being questioned?
Believed it.
We would love to talk to you if you would be willing to talk.
I'm literally standing here waiting.
Well, we were trying to talk to you, but you...
They were trying to talk to you, not gonna lie. But then you question if they're allowed to leave, then you try to leave, and then blah, 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 this, and then you didn't leave. Well, and then you left. And then you're asking, why aren't you being questioned? You were. You decided to leave. That's it. That's literally it.
Want to make phone calls and do all those things. If you'd like to talk, we can talk.
You're well aware.
I'm well aware. You're from Delaware. Frames dropped, twin.
I'm asking him. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm really worked up.
I know. I understand. I understand. You have every right to be worked up. I'm just trying to sort it out.
All right, I'll let you do
So
your thing.
under what grounds are they being questioned? What prompted them?
There was a murder that happened across the street.
I understand that, but what specifically about our boys is causing you guys to bring them to the station for questioning?
Those details I don't know because those investigators know more about that than I do.
Are you guys bringing in every neighbor to?
We did 25 yesterday. I know myself and another agent.
To the station.
Well, I don't know how many people got brought here. We're also doing a search warrant at the house too. So a judge has granted us
search warrant for her house and who else?
Well, the search warrant is for the house and the vehicle on the property.
Our house and vehicle.
Okay. Were there other search warrants for other
Not that I'm aware
neighbors?
of.
You guys are questioning two 13-year-old boys.
Well, we're not. Someone is. You're absolutely correct. But I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why we need our lawyer down here now. We need to make this happen. I don't have a phone.
I feel so bad for these parents because they don't know what's going on.
Immediately,
knowing that one of their kids actually did.
After getting little to no answers from the detectives, the twins' father calls a lawyer, hoping he can intervene. But even with legal counsel now on the way, detectives press forward with the interviews, fully aware of the risk they're taking. At the same time, ever since the boys left with the police, a search of their home has been underway, and very soon it will begin yielding crucial evidence for the interrogations.
Oh God, bro. That's bad.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked with Google Play
bro,
Games on PC.
Genuinely, bro. What the fuck were y'all doing? Well, it's really one of it.
As
I'm
both
guessing
brothers
because they showed more of him, so I'm guessing it's him, obviously.
wait for their interrogations to begin, it quickly becomes clear that one of them is about to be treated very differently. Because Hunter had been significantly more talkative the day before, detectives opt for a more casual, friendly approach, and even his interrogation room reflects that. Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant mobility issues. Now, with a lawyer on the way to the station and two furious parents pacing outside, the clock is ticking. So detectives split into two groups to question the boys simultaneously. And as the questioning begins,
this motherfucker
Hunter's interview
has a Michael Myers t-shirt on. That's honestly a crucial joke. I don't even think he meant to do it, and if he did, that is honestly just crazy as fuck to wear something like that when you do something. He's genuinely wearing
outside. The clock
I know, like,
is
oh my God, he's wearing
ticking.
cool.
So detectives split into two groups to question the boys simultaneously.
After the fact that something just like that happened, you're wearing a t-shirt like that, yeah, it's crazy to me.
And as the questioning begins, Hunter's interview escalates far quicker than expected because there's something
like
he needs to get off his chest.
Just so you know, I don't feel pressure doing this.
You don't?
Of course I feel a little pressured, but I don't feel like I have to sign those.
Okay.
I just know it's more suspicion is put on me if I don't answer any questions. So.
Yeah, we're here to talk, ask questions, get your story. I know you told Lauren a little bit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't think my brother would be able to do anything like that. But because that day he got scratches on his face, because of that day it all seems like a very wide coincidence. Because of course his cat was his face was scratched by a cat. We talked about it, and it certainly looks like Lewis has some, like, the coincidences are there.
At this early stage of the interview, Hunter completely...
Looks like it's about to drop out again.
Literally depending on if the stream fucking continues or not, bro. That's literally it.
It's continued to going down, then going back up for no fucking reason.
Completely unprompted, begins talking about the scratch wounds, which he believes are the most concrete evidence against his brother. But while he frames it as a coincidence, back at the house, police executing the search warrant notice something that immediately casts doubt on the story. On Rebecca's bed, they find the family cat, Marshmallow, sitting completely calm. But more importantly, the cat's claws seem far too small to match the injuries on Levi. This information is relayed back to detectives at the station, where Hunter and Levi are being interviewed. And while Hunter appears eager to talk, Levi's interview is moving far more slowly, as detectives focus on building rapport and choosing their words extremely carefully. So seeing just how much more talkative Hunter is, investigators keep their focus on him for now, hoping he can offer further insight into his brother, or perhaps even turn on him.
He had extra, like, red scratch marks.
So they're like trying to say that like he could be the accomplice
on his face.
He could be the accomplice in this situation, which he could be.
Like I said,
but he could not be. I don't think he is.
Do something like that. I'm gonna keep saying this, but this makes me feel really upset because a lot of evidence is piled up against him. But like, I mean, I don't know if you guys suspect him of anything, but I truly don't believe he could do anything like that. Even though he has all these things.
He's never talked about anything like that with you? Because we agree
anything like what?
About hurting somebody, or when he gets triggered, he gets upset and acting out and just saying things, or, you know, I don't know how he behaves when he's triggered.
No, like I said, no, he doesn't behave weirdly when triggered. He just doesn't. He's just quiet. It's upsetting for him. Like, he started crying when he got back to this house because he said he never gave us an explanation as to why he's triggered, but
he's like a quiet person. He's like, a lot of people go like that.
Interestingly, although Hunter describes the suspicious behavior he's noticed from his brother, he continues to insist that Levi could not actually be responsible for the murder. But detectives can't tell whether his reaction is genuine or part of a calculated effort to distance himself from the crime. At this stage, though...
But that when you start to guess like that, that's when you know it's kind of probably like, maybe he's telling the truth.
They're fairly certain Levi is the culprit, and decide it's time to stop speculating and focus on something more concrete. So they turn to a key piece of evidence Hunter can't deny, something they had kept hidden from the twins. A watch recovered from beneath Sheila's body. One investigators initially dismissed, but now strongly suspect belongs to one of the two boys. And whether he realizes it or not, what he says next would seal their fate.
You recognize that?
That's Lewis's farm. That's Lewis's watch.
Lewis's watch.
Oh, he snitched. Yeah. Well, not really. Kinda, yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh God.
What do you mean?
Okay, let me widen it out.
He dead ass. They really went like this. Hold on. They really went like this. They said like, what's that? What's that right there? Hold on, let me draw a watch real quick. Let me draw a watch. A quick watch. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Basically, they said, "What does that look like to you?" And he said, "That's Lewis's watch. I know that one."
That's the picture.
Oh God, bro.
What do you think that's a picture of?
Try to take some deep breaths, okay?
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right. It's not your house.
Damn.
No, I remember him saying that he lost his watch.
And when did he say that?
After he
lost his watch. Is crazy. That's
after he got home.
That's wicked.
Also, he sounded the way he said, "I don't know where my watch is." I don't feel a person would say that. A person would say it that way, knowing that they wore their watch if they did that. Are you saying he purposefully hurt?
We don't know what his purpose was. We just know he made a mistake.
It'd be crazy if.
How would he even do that?
It'd be crazy if he didn't do it. Like, if he didn't do it, he wore his watch. He went over there, did the murder. Because like, if he's disabled, I mean, he can walk, but he also can't really walk.
He's fucking disabled. How would he sneak out of the house, get into the house, stab somebody? Is it true that them? Is that true? Did you find DNA evidence?
They could do a rape kit. They could have done a rape kit. That's disgusting, though.
Yeah. So
there's no way he would do that.
There's some stuff that happened that we can't give you details about.
There's no way. There's no way.
He's under distress. He's under
if he.
Distress right now. They're probably gonna send him back for that. He's under mad distress right now.
There's no way. It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. There has to be some misunderstanding.
He's in denial.
At the thought of his own brother being responsible for the murder, Hunter appears to completely break down. Detectives realize he's now too emotional and overwhelmed to provide any more reliable information, so they decide to end the interview. Despite failing to secure a confession and not fully ruling him out as a suspect, still, they've learned something important. More insight into Levi and confirmation that his watch was indeed at the scene. But just outside the interrogation room, the boy's parents continue arguing with deputies. And with a lawyer coming to intervene, investigators are running out of time. If they want to secure an admission before the interview is shut down, they know they need to raise the stakes with Levi. So the detectives interviewing him finally move on from building rapport and shift the conversation to the scratches, testing whether his explanation matches the one he gave the day before.
I know y'all don't understand what I'm saying, that he's wearing a t-shirt like this, but it's genuinely weird to me. I'm gonna say this because personally, it's weird. He is genuinely okay with eating, as his brother was not okay with eating. I'm a very I'm a observant person, but he's also wearing a t-shirt that's about this and that. But it could be oh, he just put that t-shirt on because he felt like it. But that's why did he feel like that t-shirt? Because that t-shirt had something drawn to him, something drew him to that. There's something he did that made him pick that t-shirt in specific. That's
Do you know what we're investigating? I know something happened on the street, across the street, right in front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators. My cat had randomly woke me up with all the lights off. like sitting on my neck. So he like scratched my face. I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. Usually, because of my disability as well, I use like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting like super fatigued and falling or like walking around for too long. I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling.
He knows how to not wake anyone up when doing things.
And I fell and like hit my head on the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here, like right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Did that cause you to bleed more?
Yes.
He's trying to be friendly with the guy.
As Levi once again over-explains the incident, detectives notice he makes a point of emphasizing that the injuries became worse after he slipped in the shower. But something else in Levi's account immediately stands out. After mentioning his medical condition, detectives recall reviewing his records and discovering that Levi has cerebral palsy. This brings the detectives back to an earlier question. Not only is Levi just 13 years old, but his disability raises serious doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own, especially considering Sheila fought back. Investigators know Hunter is physically stronger, has no disability, and shares many of the same interests in true crime as his brother Levi. At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him more like a witness than a suspect, and in doing so, may have lost their chance to implicate him. But with the pressure mounting on Levi, this may be the perfect opportunity for him to turn on his brother. And for the first time during his interview, the bond between the twins is about to be truly tested.
We get in and like 15 minutes later, Mom starts seeing a bunch of sirens outside, and she opens the window and she's like, "Oh my God, something happened to Denise." And me, already in a panicked, weird state, I kind of started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside, I started to freak out even more. I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse. Just to the fact that the same night that something happened, or something like that had happened, that I had an injury of my own.
Although Levi never directly blames his twin brother for the murder, he seems more focused on how bad the situation already looks for him. And as the interview continues, it would only get worse, because detectives begin receiving critical updates from the house search that is still ongoing, and officers have started uncovering disturbing items. Inside Levi's bedroom, officers recover a journal containing...
Oh, that's fucked, yo. That's so fucked, bro. Oh my God.
Violent writing and repeated references of wanting to kill someone. They also uncover a growing obsession with serial killers, books, online...
Oh, he has a session with Ted Bundy. Oh, he definitely did the thing that you would expect. That's disgusting, bro. Dexter is a show.
Content and material saved focused on infamous murderers, and in particular, Ted Bundy. Detectives begin to realize this was far more than just a morbid curiosity. Over time, what began as an interest in true crime had evolved into something far darker for Levi. And now, detectives are left trying to determine whether this interest in violence had consumed them both. Because Levi and Hunter are twins, the blood DNA recovered at the scene is consistent with both of them, something detectives choose to intentionally keep from Levi. Instead, they plan to tell him that the DNA points specifically to him, hoping this pressure will make him crack. But if Levi is the criminal genius he thinks he is, he will easily be able to see through the detective's bluff.
So, you said you've never been in...
I learned, biology. So that DNA, me and my brother are matching. So when it matched him too, does I am. The only thing identical twins do not have, I think, are similar, are fingerprints, and that's it. Oh no, I think that's it. I could be wrong.
Denise's house.
That's it.
Never been. Okay.
That's all I know.
Do you know what DNA is?
I took forensics.
You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Well, because I like Dexter.
We're trying to figure.
I do like Dexter, but I took forensics because
I want you to help me explain this. Okay. Why your blood would be in Denise's house. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure. Cause
yeah, one of them tests when you taking a test, you gotta cheat, but like the teacher's right there, so you gotta hit that. I don't know this question. I don't really know this question.
I don't know, like, how is it my blood? Like,
how was it?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Because I don't know why it would be in my house. I mean, in her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Is there like?
That's why we're even here right now. Remember, we got those swabs from you.
That wasn't really smart.
Well, we compared that to the blood in the house, and it's not only her blood; it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
I don't know.
What? We're streaming right now. We're watching actually a crazy ass video. What sounds good right now? Today's a Monday. Wendy's.
What explanation I could give you, or even come up with, that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
Such a big word.
There's only one person here that knows, and that's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way.
See, now it's became so serious to him that he's now now he's just completely locked onto this conversation.
That part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
It's completely locked onto this world.
Right? So that's why I just need an explanation.
That's disgusting.
As to how. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. You know?
Well, I have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah, so that's we need to wrap it around together.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Can you help me with that?
I can, if you help me. I can help you if you help me.
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
I don't think you're telling me all the truth.
That's big brain right there. That's big brain right there. He said, I told you the truth. You didn't tell me all the truth, though. I can see it.
What? But I'm not lying.
At this moment, we're getting updates.
I think y'all about how you got hurt.
Finding at the house.
We have your blood in her house, and we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. Do they still have the bacon fries or no? Yeah. I'll just take a. They got Pepsi or Coke? I'll take Coke. Thank you.
Oh God, there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I mean,
you get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
Okay, that's crazy. I mean, crazy work. But it's like, you would know someone did that.
Oh, me, would they?
You would know.
I didn't put your blood
I don't
there.
have any enemies.
I didn't put your blood
no
there.
one can replicate
I'm only
your blood
13.
other
I
than
don't know why
you.
anybody would put my blood in a house, but I mean, who knows?
The one thing that any body can't really is fingerprints.
Well, I want to get past this, and we're not getting past it. You don't know, I don't know, so we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe
the other dude to get his suspicion off of him.
that there's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters. You've got people who make mistakes.
That's crazy.
I think I disagree with that personally.
I think I disagree with that. Because you're a murderer.
Help
you're a
us
monster
explain.
yourself.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
Well, I'm simplifying things in terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right?
You're a 13-year-old.
There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster,
and the person who makes
and
mistakes.
There's people who make mistakes.
I feel like what he means by that is like, you're gonna have the person that's like, you know, obviously doing it on purpose, but then you have the person that did it on mistake or like not like intention. It wasn't like, it could have been off of like insanity, something like that. It could have been, oh, I accidentally pulled the fucking trigger. Oh, or like people that try to help someone, you know, this and that. It's two different
like
things.
His example of the
Got
carried away.
Well,
Things got carried
if it's
away.
a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
It wouldn't, because they're trying to say like, if you committed a murder and it wasn't your fault and it wasn't like
Still believing
intentional, like wasn't intentional, like say like someone jumped on you, right? And they try to start like doing something to you, you start beating the fuck out them and you killed them. You're not at fault. You didn't know or you made a mistake because you got scared, this and that. But someone that did it with intention is a monster.
He's in control of the situation. Levi never asks for a lawyer or even his mother, and unsurprisingly, fails to catch the detective's bluff about his DNA. But while Levi remains convinced he's outsmarted the police, he has no idea that while the evidence uncovered in his room is already damning enough, what detectives are about to find on his phone.
That's like, okay. I had to, you know, study killers, this and that, because for forensics. The thing is, with like certain writings, Ted Bundy didn't do that. His trophies were just keeping people's heads and stuff like that. And what else? Dexter was Blood Slides. That's just a show, and it wasn't really true based. Person that did letterings and shit like that was a Zodiac killer, the other famous killer, but there's so many other killers that
will destroy any chance of walking free, because before long, detectives would receive the final and most crucial breakthrough in the investigation.
And that was like a vigilante.
After searching the brothers' phones and social media activity, it begins to uncover a disturbing picture. Just one day after the murder, Levi writes, "This one was a fighter," and detectives realize...
Oh shit, they pulled up the Discord chats. Oh, they just pulled up the Discord chats. What does it say? I don't really know, but whenever I'm in my house, I'm in the house right now, I feel really triggered and I start to have blank. Is this any way I can stay with you today or anything?
This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Levi had been planning a murder for months, with searches of how to choose the perfect victim, how to...
The fuck? Is this ChatGPT? Oh god. He used ChatGPT. He used ChatGPT to pick... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, are you so fucking... Oh my... That's like... Genuinely
to strangle someone,
stupid as shit.
And how to defeat a police interrogation. And they would...
Hold on, let's read these.
Planning a murder for months, with searches of...
Choosing the victim. Public but controlled environments, like locations where he can observe potential victims without drawing attention. Coffee shops, libraries, and galleries. Or is it galleries? I think galleries. Places with lighting and access to eyes. Or access to eyes. I think that's what I said. Parks or drone trails, vulnerable individuals in less crowded area, social or professional events when specific types of people gather. Proximity to dump sites, victims may be chosen in the area of land, body disorder locations, reducing transportation risks. Following on, or how focus on eyes. I can't read
Of how to choose the perfect victim, how to strangle someone, and how
to. Oh my God! You searched up.
To defeat a police interrogation, and they would uncover even more evidence tying Levi directly to the scene. Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila's blood and gloves.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Okay.
Matching the ones from the crime scene. Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila.
One of these shirts, I think it's someone because it looks like there's a spot right there. But look at this shirt. These shirts right here, these 3 shirts that they chose to pick out, have nothing to do with murder, this and that.
Blood and gloves matching the ones from the crime scene. Now, even without a full confession, detectives know they have enough evidence to formally charge him. With this, both interrogations finally come to an end, and as a detective steps out to inform the parents that one of their young sons is an alleged killer, all they can do is stand in shock, silently waiting to hear their son's fate.
Mom? Yeah. This is, their dad.
Oh my God, it's nighttime, bro.
I'm Special Agent Ward with Beast Bureau Criminal Investigation. We see 2 of my colleagues here, my other colleague. Now, there's some certain things I'm going to tell you that we have that...
Is his brother in the room?
Okay. Alright, that watch that we showed you was under her body.
What?
What? Yes.
No! Okay, I have more things to tell me.
Okay, I don't know what in the world happened. We're not talking to him anymore. I mean, he doesn't want to really talk anymore. I don't know what happened.
You can keep talking.
Well, we have a lot of other evidence too. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world happened.
I don't know. No.
Bro, that's so crazy, bro. I understand that. I can understand that. It's nighttime. Holy shit. I've been sitting
Okay, sorry, what else?
I'm not doing this to...
I don't think you are.
I'm just trying to do my job, and
I'm in
so are my
shock.
colleagues.
What happens now?
I'm consulting with the Wilmington County Prosecutor's Office.
He could be charged as a... He's only 13, but he could get charged as an adult.
Oh my god, oh my god. I know, honey, I know.
You know, this is why, like, your parents say... This is why your parents say, like, don't watch this stuff that's gonna, like, get you to, like, do these type of actions, because people like this do this. Because you think someone, like, had the intelligence. I feel so bad for the brother. Like, I feel bad for the parents as well. Like, really bad for them because it's your son. But
there's no way you could have known.
The brother
After
was
finally
just, like,
learning what their son had done, Levi's family are left to come to terms with a devastating reality. With the overwhelming evidence against him, on November 10th, 2025, Levi Cart ultimately pleads guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and strangulation in the killing of Sheila Tenpenny. And because of his age, Levi receives the maximum sentence allowed under juvenile law. He will remain in a juvenile facility until he turns 21, meaning he is expected to be...
I was like, does he turn 21 and then
be released in 2033. But for Sheila's family, the outcome still doesn't feel like justice. Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing, the lead investigator warned the court, telling the judge he made a mistake. It was good luck for us that he did, but in the future, is he going to learn from those mistakes? That's what I'm concerned about. For the detectives involved in the investigation, there remains a terrifying possibility that Sheila was not the end of Levi's violence, but only the beginning of what he could be capable of. And while this case left Ohio shaken by a killer no one ever expected,
he can't. I mean, he gets out one.
Our next case unfolds somewhere danger is never supposed to reach. Inside St. Vincent North Hospital, more than a dozen gunshots sent patients and doctors into lockdown as SWAT officers move floor by floor searching for the shooter.
Hospital still on lockdown. Shooter has not been located.
This way. That way. Just go that way.
This is a different video.
With one person already dead, more than 70 rooms, and a maze of hallways to secure, police are forced into an intense race to stop the gunman before he finds another victim. To watch this exclusive Dr. Insane...
Okay, it's an exclusive video. Okay. I thought it was part of the same video. Well, that was actually a good stream. I mean, it did cut out several fucking times. I would like to watch another video, but I don't want it to continue that shit, because I'm genuinely I'm gonna get bored of that shit, bro. But that was a good video. The poor cat is a victim of accusation as well. I hope I'm never killed by a 13-year-old who makes Dexter thirst trap edits on TikTok. What the fuck? Imagine his friend seeing this shit. Imagine his friend seeing this would be crazy. I think that was a good stream. Took a bit, hour-long video. Spent it out some. It was pretty good, bro. Like, I don't understand why my stream was good. It didn't lag out for like the rest of the video, but in the beginning it didn't do it either. But like near the end or near the middle, it was just going haywire. She was crazy to me. It was just playing on my fucking butt, bro. But I'll definitely try to stream more next time, really. Next stream, I am not going to be watching a video. Next stream, I'm going to be playing either Subnautica or Resident Evil 2. Probably, maybe Resident Evil 2. Because it's like a longer game than Subnautica. Because Subnautica is more like a free play game, and you like kind of play along and progress in the game. So yeah. So next stream might be off of Resident Evil. I think it's Resident Evil Village. I don't know which one that is. I have never played a single Resident Evil game, so I couldn't tell you what this game's about. I can search it up. I honestly don't know what any of these Resident Evil games are about. It's just the only one I have in my game, in my collection. So let me just search it up. Resident. Like, who buys a game and not knows it about? Because I just want to have content. I want to be able to make content off the games as well. And Resident Evil is a really big game that does this off of. Resident Evil Village. I hope it's like the other Resident Evil games. Oh my god. Okay. Don't know who the fuck this furry ass man is, but it looks kind of terrifying. I don't even know. Actually, I don't know why I said that, because I don't even know what any other Resident Evil game is based off of. All I know is off of Dead by Daylight, and that's going against that one dude. I don't think that's the dude in here. I don't think that's the killer in here. That is the mother with the sisters. Okay. Well, next stream is gonna be off of that one. I'll see y'all later. I don't know what's a good outro yet, so until I find my outro, that's it. We gotta find an outro. What should we do for the outro? What should we do? I don't know. Think of an outro now. Put your fucking hands up. The outro. I don't know. I'll see y'all when I get, that's a weird shit. I'll see you tomorrow. That's it.